Prince Andrew's biographer has warned there is no good outcome for him ahead of a crucial week in his U.S. civil court case, after carry out massive debt for the royal to bear. Nigel Cawthorne also said he believes the Duke of York will ultimately be stripped of all his royal titles as well as military and charitable roles, but only when his older brother, Charles, becomes king. The author spoke out following new allegations by a key witness whose testimony helped convict Ghislaine Maxwell on 5 charges related to sex trafficking minors for her late partner, Jeffrey Epstein. Meanwhile, Prince Charles is set to cull the monarchy by axing several members after the Queen's death, it's been claimed. It's thought the future king has been a longtime supporter of slimming down the ranks of the royal family, and now a friend of the family has said Prince Philip also supported the move. Giles Brandreth, a friend of the late Duke, told UK newspaper The Express, "One of the interesting things that Prince Philip pointed out to me that in the past the royal family has always been quite small. And when he became Duke of Edinburgh in 1947 it was just the King and the Queen and the 2 young princesses. And now of course it became this larger thing altogether. But I think that going forward we are going to go back to a much slimmed down monarchy." The broadcaster didn't hold back his opinion on who he thought would be kept in and who would be pushed out. Brandreth claimed that 6 royals will take their places at the head of the family: Prince Charles and wife Camilla, Princess Anne, Prince Edward and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge for the younger generation. The Duke's friend noted, "In a sense, it will be a leaner machine going forward and I think the Duke would have quite liked that. Less to talk about, less to gossip about." This new, streamlined version of the royal family would see disgraced Prince Andrew culled along with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This comes hot on the heels of reports that Prince Charles plans to cut off Harry and Meghan. A royal insider told US Weekly that Charles is working towards a new slimmed-down monarchy and is freezing Harry out. He's actually already out. After the damage Harry has caused, he firmly believes that his son doesn't deserve the privilege of being a royal. Brandreth's predictions are also supported by royal biographer Angela Levin, who claimed that Meghan and Harry could be the pair cut from the firm. Prince Charles has wanted for a very long time to cut the monarchy down to save costs and to make people be worth the money that they get from the taxpayer, she told Talk Radio, a UK broadcaster. "I imagine that might be when Harry and Meghan are ditched from being members of the royal family. I think the outer edge, which the Queen has wanted to keep together for a very long time for sentimental reasons, which at her age she didn't really particularly want change, which I think is understandable. But he wants to change and I think he will do that." Previously, the drama prince has planned to sell his chalet to serve in his famous row. The chalet's previous owner, French socialite, Isabelle de Rouvre, aged 74, entered a legal battle to recoup her money from the Duke of York. Announcing the end of the legal battle, Ms de Rouvre has now said, "The war is over. He has paid the money." Ms de Rouvre confirmed Prince Andrew has settled a £6.6 million debt, which means he is now able to sell his beloved ski chalet. The house in question was called Chalet Hallora. The property is located in the exclusive Swiss ski resort of Fairbeer. She had let it to her then friends Prince Andrew and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson in 2014 for £18 million. Prince Andrew and his wife Sarah Ferguson agreed with Ms de Rouvre that the house would be paid for in installments. However, it was claimed by Ms de Rouvre that Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson failed to make the final installment of £5 million for the property. Ms de Rouvre agreed it could be deferred until December 2019, with interest accruing. But, Ms de Rouvre claimed that Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson still did not honor the agreement despite repeated demands. Ms de Rouvre then launched a legal battle in the Swiss courts 2 years ago in an attempt to recoup the sum owed to her by the Duke of York. If the Duke chooses to sell the chalet, he could use the funds to pay the legal team he has hired to defend him against claims he sexually assaulted Virginia Giuffre. Prince Andrew has vehemently denied the accusations that Virginia Giuffre has leveled against him. Speaking to the Daily Mail, Ms de Rouvre said, "I sold it 2 months ago, or was it 1? Maybe 6 weeks ago. Anyway, I sold it to the Yorks and we made an agreement. That is the end of the story, thankfully. The war is finished. It is the end of the matter. I have nothing to do with it now. That's all. I don't know what they are doing now. They were here at Christmas, but I only know that because I read it in the press. I did not see them. So happy Christmas, and that's that. The end. It was about 6 weeks ago that the matter was closed. It was November. It's done. They paid the money and it was done. It is closed for me. The war is over. He has paid the money. We have a war against COVID, which is more important, but this was a different war. The second payment needed to be paid and that payment is now done. That's it. You can be sure that's it. It's done. The Queen's son is now awaiting a ruling from the judge in New York on whether the civil case brought against him by Giuffre will be thrown out based on a settlement agreement between Ms. Giuffre and Epstein, which the Duke's lawyers claim shields him from any legal action.